At this point, it's hard to say if the choices you make in Assassin's Creed Odyssey will have a huge impact on the main story. I do have 2 examples though where we do see the insane consequences from doing things in the side activities. So I want to show you that in this video. Of course, spoilers for this small section of the game that was shown at E3, but I will be showing you some footage I got recently as well to give you a good idea of what the different choices will do. You ready? Okay then, let's get into it. If you enjoyed that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. This is, by the way, the final video I will do based on E3 footage, and I waited with this one because there were some things missing that I now got thanks to new footage from my trip to Ubisoft Quebec. So high chance you are already familiar, right? Well, a quick refresher, but in the E3 demo you go to Delos Islands, where you find out that the Athenian soldiers are terrorizing the place with some rebels and Spartan soldiers trying to fight back, and Thaletas is the leader of those Spartan soldiers, someone you can romance as well, as you probably already know as well. For one of the side missions on the islands, you meet with philosopher Socrates, who is your friend and mentor and provides some knowledge along the way, including interesting ways to look at a quest. So during the conversation, you hear that a rebel tried to steal something from a guard and killed one in the process. But it was for the freedom of his people, for the rebellion on the island. So he got caught, and you hear that he is close by, so you can pay him a visit and save him if you want, but you can also choose not to, because he still killed that guard, while on the other hand he did it for the rebellion on the island. And this already gets us to an interesting point, because normally you would do the objective for a quest with no questions asked. Well, now you don't have to. Either way, what you do, engage or not, it will have an impact on what happens next on the island. So I thought, okay, let's save the guy and tell him to stay out of trouble.
Athenians want these islands for our wealth. The Spartans want these islands for Sparta. I won't let them have it. We don't need them. We don't want them. Delians should rule Delos alone. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going straight to Kira. The rebels must leave their caves. The time to attack is now.
You already hear his aggressive tone, cannot be good, and he does not want Sparta here fighting the Athenians as well. Later on you have a party because you killed the leader of the Athenian soldiers, and you have a speech, and then this happens.
JorRaptor, settle down, settle down! Kassandra has something she'd like to say.
Delians! Today you have your freedom! So celebrate! Let Dionysos fill your cup and the muses sing your songs!
And now, a toast to Kassandra, to victory!
He's been poisoned!
That one! He did this! He's getting away!
So because you saved the rebel, he took justice in his own hands and killed Thaletas, someone who gave you quests before where you maybe had a romance option with. So yeah, if I did not save him during the quest, he could not show up and Thaletas would have lived. So I was not happy about this, of course, at all, and I had the chance to go after the guy and could choose to spare him or kill him, and you of course bet what I did.
Why? I set you free.
Podarkes is dead, but we are never free. The Spartans are no better than the Athenians in this war.
Thaletas wasn't like other Spartans. He cared about these islands and the people on them.
Are you blind? He wanted power and control, just like Podarkes. I'm not going to let my son grow up to be a slave to Laconian kings. Misthios, please, do you have children?
Someday, if the gods will it, I would love to have children of my own.
I was a teacher. Before the war, I mean. I loved children. I thought I was making this world a better place for them and for my own. If you ever start a family, you'll understand. You never stop fighting for the ones you love.
I let you go once. I won't make that mistake again.
I won't stop fighting until Delos is free or I die.
So that is pretty huge, because you thought saving someone was the right thing to do. Now let's move over to another big choice I want to show you. In a previous video I showed you the quest M for Murder, where you found out that that evil Athenian leader is the father from Kira, the leader of the rebels. So she's actually trying to stand up against her father, only she does not know that until you tell her. Later you of course killed him, so there's the party where this is celebrated, and then you talk to Kira again, who stands in front of her father's corpse.
for the ferryman.
Go now, into the river of black night, and embrace the boundless gloom. You shall wander, obscure even in the house of Hades, flitting among the shadowy dead.
You shouldn't have to say goodbye alone.
I'm glad I'm not alone. I've wanted to watch him burn for so long. Now that it's happened, I thought I'd feel peace.
And what do you feel?
I used to feel vengeful. Now, empty.
So the choices here are interesting because it can go horribly wrong, as we will see in a second. Let's go with the approach that I did first.
He's gone, but you're still here. The people need you. If you don't protect them, there will be another Podarkis to come and take his place.
You're right. They do need me. And I need them. We're rebels with nothing left to rebel against. They need me now more than ever. Thank you.
Okay, you gave her some courage, this is good. Now let's switch over to Alexios, because then we see what happens if you choose a way more aggressive, negative approach.
He's dead, and nothing we can do will bring him back.
We didn't kill him, you did. I had the chance to say goodbye to him and you took it from me. The gods demanded justice from me.
If the gods are displeased, offer them a sacrifice.
A sacrifice? What do I have left that they haven't taken from me?
Hera, stop. You're too close to the edge.
Nothing. All of this was for nothing. Curse our cruel gods. I will see you, Mother. And Father.
Hera,
No
stop!
shame. No pain. We will be together again.
So yes, she ends her life pretty heavy, right? So you can basically lose Thaletas and Kira in the same playthrough if you do certain things. After this, I was like convinced, yes, the choices do impact this game a lot. After this, you will leave the island and leave the story behind in sorrow or happiness. But playing through this demo really got me more interested in how everything will play out. I'm curious to see what the Gamescom demo will be about. Gamescom is on August 21st and I will be there, so totally subscribe to miss nothing regarding Assassin's Creed Odyssey, new gameplay and info. Everything will be on this channel. Like this video to support the channel, check out my recent video on gameplay of Athens, a huge city in the game. Thanks a lot for watching and goodbye.